All right, so this was supposed to be day one, or it still is day one of this live account series, but unfortunately, on the recording that I have, I didn't realize that the mic was muted. So I'm gonna show the clip still. I'm gonna show my trade execution, but the mic was muted, so that's why I'm doing a voiceover now, and I'll just talk about everything that was going through my head and what I was thinking real time. And some of it may seem like complete BS, but this is what I was thinking, and this is how I traded. And if you don't believe me, then you can ask my members. I did it live in front of them, and they were there. So let me make sure you guys can still see me. Okay. All right, so we're gonna start this clip. Actually, I'm gonna give you some context. This blue box down here at the bottom is a daily fair value gap, a daily BISI. So that was my context. So we took out sell side, hit the daily BISI, and this blue line up top, you'll see it later on, or you see it right now, but it's labeled as London buy side. So this was London. There were equal highs formed during London session, so that's what I was targeting, as well as this 5-minute. This tiny red box at the top of the screen. It's a 5-minute fair value gap. That's also what I was looking at. And so I'm looking at this market maker buy model. I'm looking at the buy side of the curve, so the second part, and we have the first entry, the low risk buy, and then we have the first stage accumulation right here, the first fair value gap, or this is really the second one, but you know what I'm talking about. I hope you guys can see my cursor, by the way. I don't know if you can, but and then the second fair value gap that price is in close proximity to right now, that's the second stage accumulation. So that's what I was using as my entry, and I'll start the clip now. So I'm gonna keep it real time. No, I'm not gonna speed it up. It's only like a 10-minute clip, so it won't be that long. So I entered on this order block, which is basically the fair value gap as well, but I used the high of that candle as my entry, which is the order block. And the reason that this order block is so powerful is for two reasons. One, because of the fair value gap, or the main reason is time. The 1020 to 1030 macro is a very powerful macro if price hasn't delivered yet, and as you can see, price has not delivered yet. It's kind of been chopping around. So we have that 1020 to 1030 macro, which is why I entered here. And right now I'm telling my chat, I'm telling my members that I want to see price start expanding higher, like displacing higher, like energetic moves. If you don't believe me, then you don't believe me. I mean, it doesn't really change the fact that I said it and my members saw it live. But yeah, I was basically just telling them, like, I need to see price start displacing higher because of, one, time, like I just explained to you now, and two, of the fair value gap and the order block, and the fact that price hasn't delivered to the buy side yet, and it's during a key time, like I said. Mainly the main thing is just the time aspect, you know, the macro. That's why I was able to time the market so well today. And yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to say. So we'll just watch this trade play out. Maybe I'll speed it up after the fact if I'm not talking. But is there anything else I could yap your ear off about? So yeah, you can see my cursor moving. You can tell that's me telling them I want to see it start pushing higher, believe it or not. And then the next two candles start to energetically displace higher, and it's almost like I was traveling through time. But yeah, so I was aiming for that 5-minute premium CIBI, but I took a partial. I'm just marking out this minor buy side liquidity pool, but I didn't take a partial there because I thought that it would run a lot higher. So on the right side chart, you can see me. That's that London buy side I was talking about earlier. So that's the buy side I was targeting. So I took a partial at the London buy side, and then ultimately ended up getting stopped out in profit above the London buy side. But the The premium 5-minute civvy did end up getting hit, but I was just managing my risk and I moved my stop loss really tight because, you know, I only have 2 micros, so I don't want to risk, you know, half my position coming all the way back and stopping me out. So if I would have had like more runners, I would have let them run, but again, this live account only has $900, so I can't really do too much with that. That's me talking to my chat. So yeah, we take out minor buy side, and I think I'm talking about my risk to reward right now of that trade. Yeah, I'm talking about the risk to reward. So that was the initial risk to reward, like a 1 to 4, 1 to 4.5, and then if it got up to the 5-minute premium civvy, it would have been like a 1 to 6, but I didn't get my full TP to the premium 5-minute civvy. So what I'm doing here is just what I do to like manage my risk basically. So instead of taking partials, I'll have like a reverse partial, which means that like once my target gets hit, I'll move up basically like a kind of stop loss and have that be there in case it wants to keep running like aggressively, but if not, then it'll just come and stop me out like around where I would have taken a partial. So that's just what I do. So I'm getting that ready. I move my stop to break even now, and then yeah, I just wait for my target to get hit. Alright, so here our target gets hit. You can see me move my stop loss, but I just get stopped out immediately. So there's your partial, and then my last remaining position, I move my stop loss up to that swing low and wait for that 5-minute premium civvy to get hit. So we'll see what happens then. I'm explaining what I was looking at right now. I'm right here. I'm explaining what I said at the beginning, or not beginning, but right at my entry time. So I'm marking out. Let me see. So here you can see me. I'll move the time markings. I'll move that to 10:20, 10:30 right now. I don't know how I can get this thing to move from below, but I move these to, so this is that 10:20 to 10:30 macro I was talking about. You can see that during this time window, how price heavily displaced. That's what I had in mind when I was saying that, like, I want to see this order block. You can see me talking about it right now. I want to see this order block with the fair value gap displace price, mainly due to time and the fact that there's still liquidity residing. So yeah, I'm just explaining all of that right now in the video. So we'll fast forward because I already explained all of that and you can't even hear me talking. So after we push up higher one more time, I'm just explaining the trade again. I move my stop loss to below this down close candle, and I get stopped in profit right here, I believe. I'll just let it. Alright, so there. Alright, so I get stopped out in profit right there. So that's the trade for day one of this live account series. I took that trade. I took two trades. I took one loss before that, and then it was basically the same entry but just later time. So there you can see the P&L, $200 on the day. So that's like a 25. Is it 25? I don't know, like a 20 some, between 20 and 25% gain on today. So we're off to a good start with this live account. I also took this on some evals, and they're 1 day away from passing. They're $300 away from passing, so it should be pretty easy to pass. But yeah, that's it for this video, I guess. There was something to learn from this trade, but if you paid attention, you know what it is. Basically, it's just time. Time always comes before price, so always remember that. So yeah, this is just the first video of the series, so nothing really much to talk about for these kind of videos. I'm just gonna be updating you guys on the series. So today's day 1, and then I'll make another video either today or tomorrow. I'll update the changing my life as a trader series. I'll make another video for that series. If not today, then I'll do it tomorrow. But I just wanted to get this video out before I start my day, go to the gym and do all that. So finish with that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. What else? If you're new, subscribe. And my Discord link will be in the bio. There's a free chat. And majority of it's free, and then I have like my own group of people that I mentor. It's a small group. I don't want too many people joining, so I could focus on everyone individually and really help that individual growth. And I do a lot of one-on-one stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it that I have to say for this video. And then I will see you guys next video, whether that is later today or tomorrow. So until then, be safe.